Good day, my friends, and welcome to episode 10 of my GeneticRim playthrough, also known as the Mountains of Madness. We were getting assaulted a lot by Cthulhian monsters, so our sanity suffered a lot by that. Thanks to you, deep ones. And I don't even have the options to extract their genes at this moment. That's the most horrible thing about that. Erin, meanwhile, is curing her infection quite nicely. The big spread of mental breakdowns has worn off. That little monument over here is now going to be an X-monument, and we're quite happy with being alive at this point. Let's keep going. Also, we have a new donkey. That's pretty notable too. So, okay, animal zone. Let's do this, and I need to change that. And in the future, this zone doesn't really make sense yet, but it is a precursor of things to come. I just want to have a layer where I can forbid my donkey to enter the colonists' sleeping rooms. That's very good if you have that. Okay, so I let Akio tend to Erin because I want a good doctor on that. Also, Akio needs something to eat. Okay, so I think I'm able to think about another caravan. Because honestly, with all these attacks during the last days, I hope I will be safe for a little time. So I'm gonna pick up John again, and yeah, Erin is not available. Yeah, we're gonna pick John and Akio. Why not? Akio is going to run, and John is going to shoot. Why not? I just hope we won't be fighting. That would be really unfortunate. Pick up this sculpture too. I want to get rid of it. Okay, let's head over to our neighbors. And hope no Nightling decides to attack me. Okay. Interesting way Akio takes there. Really interesting way. I don't judge. Okay, Erin is now my main researcher, I have decided, and I have Nicholas at home, and we don't have any cooks. Is anybody able to cook? Oh, Nicholas is a very profound cook. Okay, so we're not going to starve here. That's good. So, John and Akio are doing really strange things. Also, they are forcing themselves to look at the deep ones over and over. I really need to do something about that, but I have no clue why they had to take a round trip around this mountain. I just don't know. Oh, I think I start to understand, so... Haha. We're going to do something here. So... maybe I should do the animal zone differently, but maybe this will work. Let's check out if the donkey still leaves the base if I do it like that. He shouldn't be. I mean, it is not that hard to exclude the rest of the map like that. Just a little bit tedious. So, to explain it quickly, the donkey was outside the base, and that's why they went for a round trip, because they had to haul their stuff to the donkey, you know. And John and Akio are now on in really bad shape, but I can't change it. And somebody has to feed Roscoe. Haha, I don't have any. Wait a sec, where? Ah, because he's in a mental state. Okay. So the usual caravan disaster is setting in. And meanwhile, the donkey still is lying in front of the deep ones and trolling the whole colony. Okay, at least Orozco snapped out of his madness. That's good. Okay. Everything will be fine once this damn caravan is moving. So... looks like they're finally going for it. Okay. I'm going to forbid that door for now. Just to make sure that nobody walks past there accidentally. These things are quite nasty, but they'll deteriorate eventually. I really need to build up a crematory at some point. And once my people are a little bit more stable, mentally stable, I'm gonna get these guys somewhere else because they're really not lying in at a very useful spot here. Also, I have the power for a crematory, so crematorium it is, but I don't have the materials. Can't you do that? Those out of metal as well? No, obviously they need to be out of stone. Okay, whatever. Go cut some rocks, Orozco. We're having not enough anyway. Okay. So she's having an immunity at this point, so we can finally send her to work. Okay. That's at least something, you know. That's at least something. Okay. So I guess the strategy here is to cut enough Charnokite blocks to make sure we're having enough materials for the crematorium. And we're finally researching again! Yay! Go, Erin! Okay. So, next up... I'm going to get rid of that zone. And, since Orozco is so mentally stable right now, I'm going to let him do that. Maybe he goes catatonic again, who knows. But I need those buggers out of the sight of my people here. I also decided that I'm going to build a proper door in front of this place, so nobody will walk in there accidentally anymore. Just feel like that's necessary. So, Dark Young. Wow, this mood is seriously getting beaten up here. But he's going to endure that. Okay, let's trade. What do you have for me? A Norwegian forest cat. I don't want that. Megalosaurus antlers. Crate of Nigori. Okay. Alcohol. Sounds like a very good thing. Come on, another sniper rifle? You gotta be kidding me. These guys, they don't want me to have good weapons. Healing enhancer. That's quite useful, but... guys, I don't need anything of that. A tech prof sub-persona core. I'm not convinced yet, so... Since John and Akio are having the time... I mean, I could go for that plasma gun, sure. But the thing about this plasma gun is simple. It is another very heavy weapon, and I don't need more heavy weapons. I already have a sniper rifle. It's a very heavy weapon. I need something like an assault rifle, an SMG, an LMG. I don't know, something like that. Okay, you're almost done, Roscoe. Thank you, my man. You are the hero of the day. And after a space battle, you're having always absurd amounts of chunks, steel slag chunks available. So there we go. Seriously, man, you're going to have a bite to eat in there? Wow, this guy is really tough nut. All right, so I'll order Nicholas to do everything now in the colony. Wonderful. What about those plants? Yeah, they are ready to harvest. I see. So I'll just give Nicholas this work priority now. Yeah, so Roscoe is on an extreme break risk, but he'll recover. He'll recover. And so finally I have those madness inducers somewhat under control. There's a big bunch of corpses still lying around on that map, so basically this whole place is really messed up. Like blood and death everywhere. Blood, death and madness. And a fire inside my freezer. Wonderful. Let's send Aaron. Okay. I think I'm gonna go and send Erin as one of my primary constructors for the future, because she's not as good as Nicholas, but she'll learn. Not too many passions on her, but well, for construction you don't need to be that passionate about it. You'll learn eventually. And I just have too many things that need to be done in here. So, it's going to be more than a day until John and his caravan reaches this place. What a pity, but it is quite important to me, honestly, that we're getting that some sort of better weaponry. Because right now, I don't think we'll last that much longer with what we have. The life of our research station, or no, not the life of our research, the life of the scientists at the research station is really at high risk these days. Okay, let's just hope Aaron doesn't botch it up. So there we go. No. Okay, this is not a roof area, Aaron. There we go. Don't worry, you don't need to roof that. Oh. Never mind. Okay, so now it works. Okay, so Roscoe, my main hauling machine is now starting to haul those dead bodies finally somewhere decent. So the chaos will slowly diminish a little bit, at least something. Okay. I should store the hay somewhere else where my donkey is allowed to go to. Let's do the following. There's There's going to be the stockpile zone, and it's going to be for hay and for kibble. Strange kibble. Oh man. There are things here I don't really want to know what they'll do if you consume them regularly. Okay, the animal zone has this as an allowed area. Wonderful. Okay. Oh no, Aaron. No chance. You're hauling things now, Aaron. Okay. So they have work to do. That's good. And the Nightling keeps destroying everything down here. This guy just killed a timber wolf without getting wounded at all. Oh, this girl, sir. It's a she. So, you know what? I don't feel like going between the Nightling and his bounty here. Don't think that's a good idea, honestly. Something deep down inside me tells me that there's a high chance that the Nightling will just go on to revenge on my guys here. Okay, but one good thing about the whole situation here right now is I'm getting still something done here. Like, with Aaron around, we're not that crippled anymore with a Caravan around. Let's just hope everything will turn out fine down here. Not comfortable with the extensive lengths of the caravanneering here, but I can't change that. They'll restock in 30 days, so that'll be at the beginning of winter. Okay. I mean, I just need new weapons. That's all. Apart from the weapons, I'm totally fine. It's just with the alpha animals and the Lovecraftian monsters, you are having a certain surplus of dangerous animals outside that you really want to have. That really wants you to have some good firearms. You really appreciate those. Okay, so the raw scratch for the laboratory is done. We just need to get the research completed and build things there. But right now I'm already delaying the research again, but I don't mind. Training Aaron's research skills is also quite important to me. There we go. The hay now is storing somewhere else. I think that's better. So with that amount of bodies around, Roscoe was quite busy for a while. There's another dead guy. But I really want to get rid of all those bodies everywhere. Okay, so they have... Come on, give me some nice firearms. Well, at least a marksman rifle, bolt action rifle with double shot, a charged pistol. Why not? I'm not that picky anymore. I'm just decaf coffee. Seriously, you can do decaf coffee now? Awesome. Okay, sell off that that statue. A hauler robot. I want that. So if there's nothing more appealing to me, I could take that plasma gun, but I think it's going to have a huge cooldown. Yes, it does. Or I'm going to invest into a good weapon here, and yeah, we're going to do that. Let's pick up a monosword. Oh. I'm not able to afford a monosword. Huh. Okay, no monosword then. Okay, then we're going to heavy EVA suit, okay. Keep the occupant alive in outer space. Something for later. I can already figure that this is something for later. No, we're going to buy that robot, why not? Okay, let's head home. It's going to be another 1.2 days until they are arriving at home, so... this'll take a while. Okay, Aaron is doing the deconstructions. But I really want that stuff to be hauled home as quick as possible. Like, I don't like the standard procedure of my colonists, that they are not hauling components back home when they're deconstructed. That really makes me a little bit itchy every time I see it happening. Okay, Aaron is slowly starting to learn construction from all these jobs. That's good. I mean, if I wouldn't do that, Nicholas wouldn't be able to get the plant work done. And yeah, so while we're doing it this way, everything at least works out while we're on the road here. So I'm still not too happy with the weaponry choices I'm having, but at least I have a hauler bot, I guess. I couldn't resist it. Come on. Okay. Still sad about this monument not getting finished. I think I never should have sent those guys on a caravan there, but well, you're smarter afterwards. I wasn't aware of the fact of how hard adobe bricks are to be made. Like, I had no clue that so much effort was involved in making adobe bricks, you know. But that's okay. My steel reserves are slowly recovering. Wonderful. But at least now I have made something useful out of that money. We're having a few more guns. Like the charge pistol will really go well with as Nicholas's sidearm. Compared to the hand cannon, it should be an upgrade. And I'll have some rifle option for Orozco. And Erin, well, I would have loved to pick up a monosword for her, but I guess everything at a time, huh? Okay, so tomorrow they'll be home again. Andrew Zarkus, what's that? Mysterious carnivore, the biggest predatory mammal of this time. Bear dog. Oh man. Okay. Chameleon yak. Oh, that's the sort of yak which adapts itself to the temperature. Ankylosaurus. There are really fascinating things running around here. Nightling egg process. It really freaks me out the most that these things are laying eggs. Oh, there's another few dead bodies over there. So, okay. I hope that Cassandra is done with swinging the big hammer on me for a while. Oh, there was so much adobe. I could have deconstructed stuff over there. Yeah, well. There has been a way to achieve everything, but whatever. It's over now. But I'm starting to get back on my feet, especially when those bigger guns are back home. Which is going to be today. Wonderful. We're going to be able to get forward even better. Mixus mechanoids. So I'll get a colonist for this. The pots will contain these dangers. 1 dagger snout. I don't even know what that is. A countdown activator, a proximity activator, and a mech assembler. So I'll even get a mercenary gunner under my control. Yeah, we're going to do that. Kyo is suffering from a mental breakdown, but I don't mind. This quest has a expiration date of 5 days, so we can get back home, prepare ourselves, and then get that stuff done. It's okay. There we go, Aaron, constructing like a boss. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to do that quest. So I'm having my 6th colonist in a little bit more exotic way acquired, but it's okay. No, let's not touch the collapsed rocks for now. I've lost one very valuable colonist once to one of those rock slides, and ever since I'm really cautious about things like that. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that the donkey is carrying a lot of these things. So let's drop down stuff. Hauler base station. I guess we're going to put the hauler in the vicinity of our storage area. So there we go. Nicholas, would you kindly? And oh, actually no. Nicholas is going to or do I? Oh well, we're going to do that later. Whatever. For now, I just want the robot installed. Because I'm really curious about this guy working. Oh, there's an ambrosia sprout. Another one? Look at that field! Wow! It's ambrosia acres. Wow. They're even that close together. So, I have now a hauler. Activate the robot. So there we go. Robot is having an unrestricted I think that's all, isn't it? I mean, the guy should be working now. Yeah, awesome. So how quick is this guy? 8 cells per second. Nice. Okay, man. You keep doing my work now, little robot. Watch it go. This bugger is really quick. But he's only grabbing one thing at a time, so he might be quick, but he's not very efficient at it. But that doesn't matter. As far as I understand it, this guy will work 24 hours a day. So, can go for that. Go for it. Okay, so I can order those manually quite completely. I understand. Wonderful training for Aaron repairing those walls. Okay. So, going to put John back on the research work, and I think we can do it like that. Okay, next up, the marksman rifle is going to be a good weapon for Orozco, I think. And I'll... Seriously? Okay. So we're having to do it like that, huh? So, Orozco is now having the hand cannon as a sidearm, why not? And John is having a revolver as a sidearm. I'm not giving Aaron any weapon in here. Okay, wonderful. So tomorrow we're going to bring down the mechanoid. I don't know if that's such a smart idea, but I'll try. I mean, I'm only doing this because there's only one active enemy shown in the list, and I'm getting somebody I can send in first as cannon fodder, so sounds like a good thing to me. Awesome, this hauler bot is just magnificent. So I'll just stop Orozco's priorities from hauling, because this is just not necessary anymore. The bot will do everything. I mean, with bigger projects, I'll just force people to do it, because colonists are still a lot more efficient than the bot, but he'll get everything done eventually, and that's what matters to me. Okay. I don't have any other blocks than Charnakite blocks in my, oh man, gotta change that. So are there any other stone blocks here? So there's some slate lying around here, wonderful. There's limestone, okay, we're going to use slate. I don't mind. Oh, there's some lurzolite too, okay. Slate, lurzolite, and charnakite, and limestone. Okay. Let's get over here. Do until we have 600 slate blocks, and the lurzolite blocks. They are especially beautiful, I think. There we go. So, now let's switch over to the numbers. Aaron is the only person that's not battle ready at this point, so we're going to accept the quest. So, I'm having Celia. Okay, Celia is having a bio-coded combat handgun and is horrible at firing it. Wonderful. Apart from that, she's quite good equipped, but we're gonna check it out. So, a dagger snout. Okay, that's alpha mechanoid. Dagger snout is a fast insect-like combat mechanoid armed with a vicious sharp blade on his head. It isn't as dangerous as other close-ranged mechanoids such as scythers, but they usually appear in greater numbers. Okay, so that's okay. It's honestly not really that terrible at all. I'll just let Celia tank that thing. I mean, as far as I read her stats correctly, she's going to be more useful with her combat handgun if she's smacking the guy with it instead of shooting after him. So that's okay for me. So let's check out my people. I'm going to use Celia as a decoy. Nicholas and Orozco are on the long range department. So there we go. So I'll just do it bluntly. So Celia is going to shoot at that guy. One day she'll hit. So let's make a run for it. And I'll swap over to the smaller pistol for Nicholas. Okay. At this point, I'll send Aaron up into the fight too, because Celia is already having the main attention of this guy, so... There we go. Problem solved. Can we deconstruct that thing, actually? No, we're not deconstructing mech assemblers, I see. Okay, wonderful. So, we're just patching Celia up, I think. I don't know. I don't have a medical spot here. What kind of scientific place are we without medical beds? Yeah, I have to change that at some point. There we go. Let's get rid of that assembler. So, the mech cluster buildings have been defeated. These activators are quite nice to deconstruct. So, hello Sparks. I hope you were worth the trouble. Let's check him out. Okay, a psychopathic, cannibalistic misogynist. Welcome! John will like you. Okay, as a matter of fact, this is quite a good person. He's not really good at anything yet, but he'll grow into a lot of different jobs really good. I'm gonna give him the hunting profession as well. I'm going to train his crafting too, because he has very, very big potentials there. But for now, Sparks is going to be my cleaner. Okay, we need to build copies of those beds. Oopsie. Alrighty. Okay, I don't know who's building that last bed, but for some reason I can't order Nicholas to do it. Whatever. So Sparks is fishing? Okay. Nah. I don't want you to fish, my man. Smelting metal from slag. I really like it. Finally having some more people available for the crafting work is really nice for us. But for now, I'm going to turn the crafting as a priority 2 thing. Because right now I honestly just want somebody to clean up this place. Okay, wonderful. That was completely worth the trouble, honestly. That was completely worth the trouble. So, about Sparks. I can use him for mining jobs. And ultimately he's going to be a very good researcher too. So yeah, that's a... He's never going to be a true monster farmer, but he's going to be a very, very fine addition to our colony. Okay, now then, we have... Do we have somebody at the research table? Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Sparks needs a ranged weapon. Sadly, I don't have anything to offer at this point. This will bring me to the point where I'll give Sparks Orozco's old hand cannon. Because Sparks is very, very passionate about shooting. And I'll train his shooting. So John and Sparks are going to be my major marksman for the next time, and a parasaur. We're going to hunt that muffalo. Let's see how Sparks manages that. There we go. The muffalo has no chance. Okay, Sparks was definitely worth the quest. I'm always a little bit anxious when I do quests like these, because you never know what you're actually getting. A psychic emitter has activated. Okay. So that's something we gotta take care of too in the next time. Or just accept that animals in my zone are going crazy from time to time. I haven't decided yet what is okay for me. Okay, so we're having a normal bed here. Wonderful. Come on, Nicholas. I told you to finish those beds today. Why didn't you do that? So, oh, the dresser is having art. Let's give them some copies of that stuff. Yeah, I know these rooms are quite identical, but it's okay. So let's check out the dresser art. An engraving on this furniture depicts Nicholas Fisher waiting in a chair wearing a hungry look. 10 smiths are playing as well. An antelope waits near the edge of the image. The overall composition is vertical. This image tells the story of Nicholas playing games at a horseshoe pin. Yeah, that's completely a good piece of art. A lentil. Wonderful. Big applause. No, seriously, I do like those because, I mean, what do you do as everyday art? You depict everyday activities. It's quite realistic to have that as an artwork. So Sparks is learning damn quickly. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna deconstruct all those ship chunks. There's nothing left to haul. Oh, the hauling bot can't haul stone chunks though. Okay. I guess that's too much for him. Okay. Or? No. He can. He just didn't for some reason. Did this little bugger charge up, or what happened there? Needs. They have a rest need too. Ah, okay. So I'd say that's the battery rating of that little bugger. Okay, wonderful. This robot was really worth the money, honestly. Large mosaic. Okay, where is that from? That sounds wonderful. Okay. So we're going to do another science table quite soon. So I think the science should live over here. The science should definitely live over here. There we go. Let's grab some lights for this place. Okay, we are getting up the last research points for this new project. That's good. So I'll finish this research until the next episode, and so the beginning of the next episode will be a little tutorial, or no, I'll set up the laboratory building as a small tutorial video in between. I think it's going to be what I do. Because the setup of a laboratory in GeneticRim, it's not overly complicated, but it is a little bit eccentric, to say the least. But it's quite easy understandable, I think. Alright, so I am feeling a lot safer at this point. That's good, isn't it? And I want to have more food in my freezer, though. Okay. I love that hauler bot. It's such a useful companion for the whole colony. Everybody loves it. Mom, Dad, and Grandma. Okay. Maybe I should mine a little shortcut here. Sounds like a good idea to me. I mean, with turbo miners like Orozco, it's really no problem to get things like that done real quick. Okay. So, let's roll the credits, my friends, while the hauling bot is recharging its battery. Wonderful. Okay, friends, I hope you had a lot of fun during this video, and I'll be happy about any comments, thumbs up, or subscriptions to my channel if you want to support me and my work a little bit more directly. If none of those, just let me thank you for coming back again, and I hope the next episode is with you again. And until then, we're going to research the genetic engineering, and next episode we're going to make this place a laboratory. Can't wait for it. See you guys later. Bye bye.